Hello! Today I'm going to teach you a new letter, and we are almost at the end of learning the whole ABCs with its sounds. So, can you sing the ABC song with me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? So today we are going to learn letter V, and we have a friend that is going to help us learn it. This is our friend, Victor Vole. Can you say it? Victor Vole. Very good. Victor Vole is a special animal that you are going to learn about in just a few minutes. But look at the picture. Why do you think he's wearing a vest? A very beautiful velvet vest. And he looks like he's very happy and very responsible and clean. Yes, so we're about to find out why. But before we find out, I want to teach you I want to give you some information about voles. Are you ready to listen to this information? Yes, very good. So on the count of 3, I am going to show you some pictures of real voles. 1, 2, 3. Very good. So that is a real vole. Isn't it beautiful? Voles are mouse-like animals. It means that they look like mouse. Oh, that's so cute. Like mice. Voles have plump bodies about 5 inches. They have short tails. And short little legs. Can you look at the short little legs? Oh, and they have tiny little ears. Can you look at the tiny little ears? Most voles have brown or gray fur. Ooh, that one is gray. Okay, so now I am going to teach you the story of Victor Vole, our new friend. I want to teach you a word before you learn the story. The word rich. Can you say rich with me? Rich, rich, rich. Rich is when you have a lot of money. Lots of money. So, mucho dinero. That means rich. Ready? Can you please open your word building page on your word building 10 page on page 16? Yes, okay, very good. You have to find a page that looks like this, page 16. Okay, very good. Ready? Victor Vole had good manners, but he was very messy, desordenado. Victor Vole, his mother would say to him, "Clean your whiskers." Victor Vole, she would say to him, wipe the crumbs off your mouth. Don't be so messy, Victor Vole. Victor Vole, she would say to him, brush your fur. Oh, Victor Vole would clean his whiskers, brush off his fur, or wipe the crumbs from his mouth. Then he would forget all about being neat until next time his mother reminded him. Victor Vole, she would say, I love you very much. Will you remember to keep clean and neat? Victor Vole wanted to do what his mother said, but being neat just didn't seem very important to Victor Vole. Victor Vole just went on his messy way from day to day. One day, the news came that Uncle Velmer Vole was coming to visit in a month. Uncle Velmer was reported to be quite rich, although no one really knew if that were true. I am not sure what a rich vole would have, but perhaps he had a lot of grain or nuts stored away. Anyways, that was a story about Uncle Velmer Vole. The Vole family decided they had better get ready for the visit from Uncle Velmer Vole. So let's go to page 17 and see what happens next. Children, Uncle Velmer is my favorite brother. Will you please mind your manners and show Uncle Velmer that I have taught you well? Asked Papa Vole. Oh, there he is. All the little voles agreed they would try. They decided that they would help each other. If I see you being messy, I will tell you. If you see me being messy, you can tell me. They all agreed. You are being a very messy fool, one would whisper to the other. Thank you. I will try to do better. The other would say, poor Victor Vole. He had a very hard time being neat. Almost every time someone said, very messy Vole, they were talking to Victor Vole. Everyone wondered if Victor Vole was going to be able to become neat in time for Uncle Velmer's visit. So let's go to page 18 now. One day, Mrs. Vole said, Victor Vole, you are still a very messy vole. And it is almost time for Uncle Velmer to arrive, so I have decided that I will give you some special help. Victor Vole smiled. All right, Mama, whatever you say. You need to understand that it is important to be neat. We will find a way to help you understand how important it is. The next morning at the breakfast table, there were 2 packages by Victor Vole's plate. What is this? It's not my birthday. Why do I get presents and no one else? You will see when you open them, said Mrs. Vole. Victor Vole opened the first package. It was wrapped in pretty paper, and it had a pretty ribbon, but there was a strange smell about it. In fact, Victor Vole thought it was a very bad smell, but it would not have been polite to say so. From the box, Victor Vole took an old shirt that was about the ugliest shirt he had ever seen in his life. It was not ugly, but it was dirty. There were stains and crumbs and dirty marks all over it, and it smelled as if it had never been washed. Phew, phew. I don't understand, Mama. Why did you give me this awful dirty shirt? Mama Vole smiled. A very little, and she said, now open the other box and I will tell you. Let's go to page 19. Victor Vole opened the other package. When he folded back the paper, he almost had to blink his eyes because the sight was so beautiful. There was the most gorgeous and beautiful vest Victor Vole had ever seen. It was so clean and neat, made of soft velvet. The vest was a vivid violet color. It felt like a fluffy cloud brought down to earth. Oh, it was so lovely. Victor Vole started to put it on, but his mother said, No, Victor Vole, not just yet. Wait until you hear about the vest and the shirt. They are to show you how important it is to be neat. Ordenado, limpio. When you are messy, you will have to wear the smelly, ugly shirt. When you are careful and neat, you may wear the velvet vest for 5 minutes. But Victor Vole held his breath. What was going to happen? If you cannot be neat, most of the time, you will have to wear the ugly shirt while Uncle Velmer Vole is here. Oh, Mama, please, that would be awful. I agree, said Mama Vole. Your father and I would be most embarrassed. But Victor Vole, you must learn to be careful and neat. In the week that followed, there were several times when Victor Vole had to wear the smelly, awful-looking shirt. The next morning, however, there were very few times. The next week was only one time. Everyone was so proud of Victor Vole, and Victor Vole was happier himself. Of course, Victor Vole had to remember to clean his whiskers, brush his fur, and clean up the crumbs, but more and more, Victor Vole remembered. Victor Vole really became quite a neat little vole. Oh, in the morning, Uncle Velmer Vole was to arrive. All the little voles were excitedly getting ready. Everyone looked so nice. Victor Vole, wearing the vivid velvet of such a lovely violet color, was the most handsome vole of all. Let's go to page 20 now. Our last page. Victor Vole, his mama said, I am truly proud of you, not just because you look nice today, but because you have learned to be a neat little vole. Yes, Victor Vole, said all the little voles. Yes, Victor Vole, yes, Victor Vole. We are all proud of you. Victor Vole looked down proudly at the beautiful velvet vest and felt happy. Oh, Victor Vole might forget sometimes, but Victor Vole was going to be the neatest vole in the whole family. Very good. This is the end of our story. Thank you for paying attention. Now I have some questions for you. Are you ready to answer them? Even though Victor Vole had good manners, he had a problem. What was his problem? Yes, he was very messy, desordenado. Did Mother love Victor Vole anyway? Yes, Mother loved Victor Vole. Who was coming to visit? Do you remember the uncle? Uncle Velmer. That's right, very good. What did all the little voles agree to do so that they could learn good manners? They agreed to tell each other when they were not doing something wrong so that they could do it good. Who still couldn't remember to be neat? Who couldn't remember? Yes, Victor Vole, that's right. Mrs. Vole gave Victor Vole 2 packages. What was in the first package? Yes, that's right, an old dirty shirt. What was in the second package? Can you remember? A violet vest. Very good. What did Victor Vole try even harder to be neat? Yes, he tried harder to be neat, that's right. What did Victor Vole get to wear when Uncle Velmer came? His violet vest. Very good. What had Victor Vole learned? Yes, he had learned to be neat. That is very important. Is it important to be neat? Yes, it is. Very good. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you a song and then we are going to finish all of our story. Are you ready? Repeat after me. Say, Victor Vole always looks his best wearing his vivid violet vest. Very good. Okay, so now I'm going to play the song and I'm going to show you how we master letter U, because U is also letter V, because letter V has a new sound. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Vole reads V, V, V. V reads V, V, V.
Good job. So remember, V reads V, V, V. Very good. I'll see you next time. Bye.